praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS. And salutations to you all around the world that's teaching the truth. And shalom to you, Sirius Aqua. My name is Maya Ka'ala Bungad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. And I'll make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Israelites. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds scattered abroad. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their fathers' paternal bloodline go back to the 12 patriarchs to Israel. We are not affiliated with any terrorist groups. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite groups. Let me read this right here. Section 107 cover applicable statutory framework determine whether something's fair use and identify certain types of uses such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. That example activity may qualify as fair use. All right, so this right here is teaching, all right, reporting, scholarship, and research. All right, so that's the purpose I'm using the video from. Let's see, now it's going on. All right, so get back to it. It's a lot.
I was making so much money with DoorDash. I wanted to earn money in my free time, but I didn't want to go out and get a boring 9 to 5.
Yes.
All right, so video from WION. What is superhero vaccine, the future of medicine? Interview Eugene Ashley. All right, and on this video is property of WION. I'm just using it for teaching, educational reasons. I had not made a profit off of it. I do not own the clip. I do not own the visual. I do not own the audio. So again, this is for education purposes. That's very the point.
I did right. A top genetic scientist at the Stanford University has claimed to have made a groundbreaking superhero vaccine inspired by the DNA code of Olympic athletes and can help transform humanity in the coming years. According to Yuan Ashley, professor of medicine and genetics at Stanford University, the superhero jab can provide lifelong protection against 3 of the top 10 leading causes of death. Talking about the breakthrough treatment, the vaccine shot would deliver the blueprint of ideal cells from men and women whose genes are more disease-resistant than those of the average person. Not just that, it will also have an instruction manual to help the body repair, tweak, and even improve its own versions. A single dose of this could lead to a body-wide genetic upgrades that would cut the...
All right, that's enough. That's all we need. All right. Now, who are the top athletes? All right, it's mostly what? You Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and speckled birds. All right, speckled birds, man. All right, there's like athletes of different nations, but they actually, some of them are Israelites, man. You know who's the best right here, the best singers is who the Israelites, man. What's one of the top families, entertaining families? What, the Jackson family? All right, the Jackson family are from there. The Jackson family are from the tribe of Gad. All right, the Choctaw Indians. James Brown is what? Apache. He's a Gadite, man. All right. Now I'm not sure. I seen a movie where Monica is a Gadite, but I don't know evidence of that. All right. This guy right here, Fred. What's his name? Fred Mercury. This guy is a speckled bird, man. All right, you got one of the songs, man, right? And he made that song, The Highlander. I am immortal. I am blood of kings. All right, I butchered the song, but you know, I had no equal. I'm the king of the universe. All right. Who came with all the inventions and everything? You're Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, speckled birds, man. All right. Northern Kingdom dominates baseball, soccer. Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom dominates boxing. All right. Jake started dominating golf, tennis, Serena Williams, man. All right. They want to be like us. All right. You go to what it says, and matter of fact, I'm gonna get this right here. It says Genesis 25, verse 25 said, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. Let me see. We call his name Esau, right? The baby came out red. All right, red. All right. Esau, Ashawa means wastes. He is skin translucent, flesh and blood show through, give a red color, variants of red, like pink. All right. It says, all right, Genesis 25, 26. After that came his brother, and the hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 3 years old when she bare him. All right. I'm going to go up right here. It says, right here, Genesis 25, 23, it says, Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, 2 manners of people shall be separate from thy bowels. One people shall be stronger than the other people, the elder shall serve the younger. One people shall be stronger than the other people, the elder shall serve the younger. All right, so we're stronger than them, we're gods. And pretty soon they're going to serve us, man. All right. And that's what Esau trying to get the, he's trying to get the blessings. But you're not going to get it, man. You're not going to get the spiritual powers and everything. All right, you're not going to get it, man. You're not going to rule the earth. It's going to be Jacob. It says, what's 2 Ezra 6 and 9, it said Esau is the end of the world, Jacob's beginning of that fall. All right. And this is what Esau, he's jealous, man. All right. All right. So he's trying to, all right. And he just wants to kill Jacob, but it's on. But he lied, and the Most High, really the blessing goes back to Jacob. Genesis 24 and 60 really belongs to Jacob, which is us. It don't belong to him. It just the Most High showed what character Esau is. What he thought was his birthright, he sold it. All right, and that's what Esau trying to get back with this superhero formula. All right. All right, you're not gonna get it, man. You know, Most High only deals with Israel. Amos chapter 3, verse 1, 2. He only knows Israel. He only punishes Israel. All right, and he made those promises to Abraham. You know, no other nation. You know. All right, and what did Yahweh shall say? He says what? Well, he said it. He says right here, "Ye are gods. We are powers. We are like little Yahwehs. We like little Yahweh. All right." It says John 10 and 34. It says Yahweh shall answer them. It is not written in your law. I said ye are gods. All right. Yeah. All right, we're little Yahwehs. All right. It says I have said ye are gods. All your children Most High, but you should die like men, fall like one of the princes. Right, man. All right, we should die with Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, American birds. We're gods. We're little Yahwehs, little Yahweh, but what? We should die like men, man. All right, most of these Prince, Michael Jackson, Fred Mercury, James Brown, all those athletes, right? They died like men. They were gods, but they died like men. You know, right? Right, and you got some of our people like Garfield, all that white. You know, no human better than the other. That's a lie, man. Right? That's a lie. You look at the history. All right, you go on the books. It's one of these books. I'm gonna read it. It's locked. It's called 100 Amazing Facts about the Negro. You find the page. All right. So we not only superior to them in in the physical sense, also the mental. Right? Let me see. I'm gonna get this to this is page 13, number 18. It said United States. Get this first. It said United States Army drafts in World War One. The Negro proved, the Judah proved physically fitter than white men. Esau, for every 100 men physically examined, the ratio of colored men and found physically qualified for general military service was substantially higher than the ratio of white men, Edomite men. Right? Because they're not white, they're red. It says by just 5%, Nanny 74.60 against 69.71. All right, it's up, but go downhill. Page 20. It said African American literacy, talking about Judah, is 3 times higher than white ones, 3 times higher than Esau. It said, nevertheless, when certain states are matched against certain others, there are surprising comparisons. For instance, Negroes in California, Minnesota, New York, Nevada, South Dakota, Oregon, Washington are less illiterate than native whites of white parents in Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, and New Mexico. In New York, Minnesota, Oregon, South Dakota, Negroes are less literate than Mississippi whites. It says the Negroes of 7 states are less literate by 100 to 400% than the foreign-born whites of all the United States, save of 1. All right, so we're superior to. And the book is 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro by J.A. Rogers. Okay, and that's why they judge. That's why they destroyed all the financial districts, man. You go to because they know we're mightier than them. All right. Okay. Why you think they bury financial districts? All right, because you see, Black Town under Lake. Right. All right, consider this report right here. All right, you read that. Beyond Tosego flooding black towns to make lakes. All right, it's on the lake in Georgia and everything. All right. Okay. All right, because they're jealous, man. All right. They want to be us, man. It's funny, Jake want to be like other nations, but the other nations want to be like Jake, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, speckled birds. And Jake been brainwashed to believe that they're nothing. That they are equal to the nation, when Jake's superior to other nations self, man. It's just like that cartoon, Baby Huey. All right, Baby Huey. All right. Let me see. So this cartoon with Baby Huey at. All right, Baby Huey. This big old duck. It's a classic cartoon, right? See how big and strong he is. All right. How big and strong he is, but Jake, I think, let's see, Baby Huey, big and strong he is, and everything. But, get the carrots, if I'm not mistaken. Right, it says right here, Baby Huey is a gigantic, naive duckling character cartoon. Right, he's naive, man. That's what Jake is. All right, let me see. Yeah, it says right here, who resent or mock you for stupidity and clumsy, but depend on whose strength to get them out of trouble. All right, because Jake is what? Blinded, man. All right, yeah, they'll use Jake for the military service and this and that. All right, because they know Jake is superior, but Jake don't know who he is. He's asleep, man. He's blind. All right, and they like it that way. All right, it says right here, Deuteronomy 28 and 28 and 20. No, I'm gonna get this right here, right? But that's part of the skirt, Deuteronomy 20. Let me see, Deuteronomy 28 and 20. It said, thou shalt grope at noon as a blind man gropes in darkness. Thou shalt not prosper in that way. Thou shalt be on the oppressed and spoiled evermore. No man shall save thee. Right? It said, and thou shalt grope at noonday as a blind grope in darkness. Right? So Jacob in the darkness, the fact that he is Israelite. All right, and the other nations, they enjoy it. All right, they enjoy the Israelites being a bunch of baby Hueys. All right, they enjoy it. They rejoice at it, man. All right, yeah, they rejoice the fact that you don't know that you are the Israelite, that you are a superior race. We think they get it from Hitler. They get it from us. All right, we're the superior race, man. All right. So, you know, all these people, they don't know what they talking about. Oh, you just like the next person. You ain't better than the so-called white person, the African person, the East Indian person. Oh, man, we superior, man. All right, straight up superior. All right. I got sight. I forgot I was going to get. All right. So, Locky, just bear with me, Aki, you know. Try to remember what I was going to get. All right. Yeah, he'll come back to. Oh, yeah. I know what you get. Right. All right. All right, let's see. Baruch. It's a chapter 4. It said, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad at thy fall, so she be grieved at her own desolation. Right? So they rejoice at being in a fallen state. But they're going to mourn soon, because we're going to get those spiritual powers. Right? The elect of Israel. All right, we're getting the kingdom, you know, the whole time. Kingdom is gonna be a bunch of gods. All right, a bunch of gods, man. All right, just like our forefathers, man. You go to David. All right, it says right here, 1 Samuel. Let me see. Right here. Let's start with this. 1 Samuel 17:32, and David said to Saul, let no man's heart fail because of him. Thy servant will go and fight with this Philistine. And Saul said to David, thou art not able to go against the Philistine to fight with him, for thou art but a youth, and he a man of war for you, right? So David was this young man, teenager, right? I believe, all right? It said, and David said unto Saul, thy servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion. Do you know how strong a lion is? All right, the lion will snatch you up quick, and a bear. All right, and remember, this is like, in earth, this everything they prime, man. All right, you have the animals; they bigger than animals today. They full all those nutrients, those fresh nutrients. The earth wasn't polluted, man. All right. Right, it says also the men wasn't the water. The earth was good to the men. It said, and I went after him and smote him, delivered out of the mouth when he arose against me. I called him by his beard and smote and salute. What man can walk up to a lion and grab him by the mantle and smote him, man? And thy servant slew both the lion and the bear. He slew a lion and a bear. This uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, since he had defied the armies of the living power. All right, David said, more Yahweh deliver me, and it was ultimately Yahweh with us, man. All right, they give us all these spiritual powers. All right, and a little, a little. I'm gonna say that a little mini bar bought up because we're the greatest athletes, man. We're the greatest basketball players. Who? Michael Jordan. All right. David said, moreover, Yahweh deliver me out of the paw of the lion and out of the paw of the bear. He will deliver me out of the hand of this Philistine. And Saul said unto David, go, and Yahweh will be with thee. All right. Okay, so that's one example. I'll give you another one. First Chronicles 11. Chronicles 11, it says, sorry, 16, First Chronicles 11, 16. David was then in the hole, and the Philistine garrison was then at Bethlehem, and David longed and said, oh, that one would give me a drink of water of the well of Bethlehem that is at gate. And just three persons, break through the host of Philistine, drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David, and David would not drink of it, poured it out to Yahweh. All right, so there's three mighty men of David broke through a bunch of garrison of Philistines, man. All right, so you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, you're the superior race, man. All right, it is what it is. All right, but the other day he's a mad scientist, man. He do all the research and everything. That's said Ezekiel 28 and 20. They said thou art wise and Daniel, but there's no secret they got hide from thee. Right? So Esau, mad science, constantly researching, man. All right? He's constantly researching, man. All right? So mad scientist. It's alive. But that's not going to save Esau, man. All right? You can't be delivered out of Yahweh's hand, you know? Then they get this Captain America super soldier formula and all this stuff, man. That's basically what it is, you know. All right, that's what it is. All right, no super soldier formula gonna save you, Esau. Let me see, deliver your hands. See if I can find that scripture. Trying to find it. Hold on. Let's see. IQ. Yeah, Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that even I am he, there is no power with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. All right, so Esau, you're not gonna be delivering out of the hands of out of the hands of Yahweh, while Yahweh shot and the elect to Israel, which the elect of 12,000 out of each 12 tribes of Israel gonna get that upgrade, man. Those spiritual powers, right? You're gonna get shredded through them, man. They're gonna shred through you when that tag comes. So your little super, your little formula and everything, it's not gonna work, man. All right. Let me see. Brass. All right. Let's see. Horn. Brass. Micah 4:13 says, "Arise, threshold, daughter Zion, for I will make thy horn iron, make thy hoof brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people. I will consecrate their gain unto Yahweh, their substance unto Yahweh the whole earth." Right? So the elect gonna be beating you other nations in pieces, man. All right, those superhero powers, man. They gonna get us up to who? To Yahweh. All right, everything belongs to Yahweh, man, on this earth. Substance, right? So I'm gonna end this, and hope you all been edified, and shalom.